Hey, good afternoon everyone. Ray coming to you live from the PDC. Hope you guys are having a good start to the week. End of the day for me today, and figured what better way than to show you a workout today. What we're going to use, I don't know if you guys have this at home or not, but I have the Landmine attachment with a barbell and then some weight at the very end there for a quick HIIT circuit. Today I'm just going to show 5 different movements that you're going to do back to back to back to back to back, and then you're done. So I have a program where some of them you're doing multiple sides, so right side then left side, some of them where you're just going straight ahead. Without explaining too much, the Landmine, very versatile tool you can use in the gym. If you like to work out at home, don't have a lot of space for equipment, a Landmine attachment, as you can see over there, where you anchor a barbell, pretty inexpensive, doesn't take up a lot of space. Then you just need a barbell, some weights. You can do just about anything with it: pushing, pulling, hinging, lunging, squatting, core work. So many different variations you can use with it. So figure what better way than to show you guys a good HIIT workout you can do real quick with it. If you're in the gym, it's a good one to do. If you have this stuff at home, it's great. If you don't have that Landmine attachment and you have a barbell, I've done this before at home, it's just sticking it in the corner, like where there's concrete or something sturdy. I will wrap a few towels around the end of the barbell just so it's not doing any damage. Also, I sometimes will cut a tennis ball in half, big tennis guy here, and just put that, or just put a slice in it and put that on the edge of the barbell on the cap so it's not doing any damage to your wall. Like, don't put it up against drywall. You want it up against something sturdy like wood, something metal, concrete, where it's not going to do, go put a hole in the wall, basically. So, the movements today, 5 of them. Deadlift, row, press combination, and that's going to be when we're standing sideways. I'll show you that one first. Second one is side-to-side rotations, mainly for the core and upper body, a little bit of turning with the hips. Landmine squat, alternating step-back lunges, and finishing with a Meadows row. So a little bit of everything in it. So I'm just going to talk you through one side, how you would go about it. We'll rest. Maybe we'll do the other side, maybe not, but just want to make sure that you guys would know how to go through this sequence. So I've got my barbell. I've got that Landmine attachment there. I pick a weight where I could go through all 5 exercises back to back to back. It's still going to be strenuous, but I would say for each movement, it's maybe at most 50% of what my 1 rep max would be for any of these movements, probably less. Just because the purpose isn't strength here, it's more so conditioning, that transitioning from one exercise to the next. So I'm just going to step up to the barbell here. I have a 25-pound plate on there. That's going to be plenty for this first movement. So first one is holding, single arm deadlift, lift it, turn, press. I will sometimes step through, or I will just pivot so my hips are turning the way the load goes, and then I'm pressing out in front and I hand it back off and I turn down, and that's it. And then I would repeat by turning and doing the other side. So just real quick, showing backside view here. Deadlift, lift it, turn, press it. Hand it back off, turn back, touchdown. So that's the first one. The second one is a side-to-side rotation. We turn and face the Landmine. We lift this up. I use a double overhand grip. I'm going hip to hip, side to side. I am keeping the weight very close to my body, easier on my spine. I am not swinging it way out in front. I don't even know if I could lift it out there. I'd have to do considerably less weight, or maybe even the bar. I'm also turning my hips side to side. So my hips turn where the load goes, protecting my lower back. That's the second one. The third one is a front squat variation. So I'll hold right on the sternum. I'll take my normal squat stance. Now, I don't have people stand straight up when they do this initially. Feet are going to go back just because of the trajectory of the bar. When you sit back, it's going to feel like you're going to fall backwards if you're up too vertical when you start. So see, I have a little forward lean here. I go here and squat, I'm falling back. It's pushing me back. So feet are gonna be a little bit behind my shoulders. I have a forward lean here. Then you would do 10 of those. For the lunges, 2 options: holding in this front rack position and stepping back and driving up, or hold at the side, okay, just like if you're holding a dumbbell, and I step back and I step up, and then I would do each side. The last one of my favorites, the Meadows row. So I'm holding with the arm closest to the anchor point of the landmine. I hinge at my hips and I row from that hinge position. So those are the 5 movements. We're doing 10 of each, excluding the side-to-side rotations. You do 10 on each side, so you do 20, and then the lunge is 10 per side, so there'd be 20 there. Well, I guess the Meadows row too, because you're doing both sides. So I'm going to take you through this. I'm going to work one side. Going to go straight through it. It's going to be taxing because you're not taking any rest in between each exercise. Unless you're tired, your form starts to go, or you feel like you were going to drop this. So let's go through it here. You guys should see me working pretty hard because this is not an easy circuit to go through. When in doubt with something like this, err on the light side. Go lighter in weight, get the technique down, see if you can get through it, then you would add weight. So I'm going to start deadlift, lift, press. That's the first one. So grabbing with my right hand here, there's my deadlift. I hand it off, I turn, I press, and I go back down. 1, 2, 3. Trying to go fast on this one. Use momentum. Turn my hips the way the load is going, turning towards the landmine. Almost lost her there. Last one. Okay, so I'd set it down. I'm going to do both sides. So I'm going to turn it around. Same thing. This time my left grabs. Deadlift. Hand it off, turn and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's the first one. Now I'm going right into my rotations. Coming back on the screen here, I'm going to move this a little bit so you can see me. Lift it up. Overlap the hands. Hip. I pivot to hip. I'm going 20. Keeping the weight close. See, I'm already sucking air. This is a tough one. I'm only on number 2. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My squat, I'm just going to keep it here. I'm going to put it up against my sternum here. Normal squat stance. I'm going to back my feet up a little bit behind my shoulders, and I'm going to squat. 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to give my legs a break, do the Meadows row first, and then I'll finish with the lunges. Hinge, hips back, grabbing, supporting, 10 rows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to turn around and switch to the other side. Right into it. Spine's flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finish with the lunge. I am going to go front rack position. I'm going to move this here real quick. I'm going to hold it here and I'm going to alternate on my step backs for 20 lunges. So I'm here. All right, here we go. I got a good grip, back, and alternate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And done. Woo! And I was even kind of slowing the pace down a little bit. That's a tough sequence there. So again, just to review, the 5 movements: standing with the landmine to the side, deadlift, row, press by 10, flip it, do the other side. Squaring up to the landmine, we did the 20 rotations, 10 on each side. Front rack position, 10 squats. I went to the meadows row just to give my legs a break. That was when it's to the side, hinging, rowing, 10 on each side. Then I went front rack position for alternating step back lunges. 1 time through that circuit, that's it. It's a good finisher. I'm pretty toast right now just going through that. I probably should have started just a little bit lighter or spent a little more time with my warm-up today. Hope you guys enjoy the landmine. It's a great training tool. If I didn't have access to a gym, I would be sure to buy one of those, as I can do a plethora of different movements and variations and different sequences with it. It's not just for doing a HIIT sequence, but it is convenient from a transitional standpoint. As you saw with this HIIT workout, I can just go from one exercise to the next and do a nice circuit finisher there like we just did. So if you have any questions about the landmine, barbell, modifications, how to use it, reach out to me. Hope you guys have a good Monday. Take care.